The Men of the Great Assembly by Louis Ginzberg. At the same time with Ezra, or to speak more accurately, under his direction, the Great Assembly carried on its beneficent activities, which laid the foundations of rabbinical Judaism and constituted the binding link between the Jewish prophet and the Jewish sage. 56. The great men who belonged to this august assembly once succeeded, through the efficacy of their prayers, in laying hands upon the seducers unto sin, and confining them to prevent them from doing more mischief. Thus they banished from the world the desire unto idolatry. They tried to do the same to the desire unto lustfulness. This evil adversary warned them against making away with him, for the world would cease to exist without him. For 3 days they kept him a prisoner, but then they had to dismiss him and let him go free. They found that not even an egg was to be had, for sexual appetite had vanished from the world. However, he did not escape altogether unscathed. They plastered up his eyes, and from that time on he gave up inflaming the passions of men against their blood relations. 57. Among the decrees and ordinances of the Great Assembly, the most prominent is the fixation of the prayer of the 18 benedictions. The several benedictions composing this prayer date back to remote ancient times. The patriarchs were their authors, and the work of the Great Assembly was to put them together in the order in which we now have them. We know how each of the benedictions originated. 1. When Abraham was saved from the furnace, angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, the shield of Abraham," which is the essence of the first of the 18. 2. When Isaac lay stunned by fright on Mount Moriah, God sent his dew to revive him, whereupon the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who quickenest the dead." 3. When Jacob arrived at the gates of heaven and proclaimed the holiness of God, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, thou holy God." 4. When Pharaoh was about to make Joseph the ruler over Egypt, and it appeared that he was unacquainted with the 70 tongues which an Egyptian sovereign must know, the angel Gabriel came and taught him those languages, whereupon the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who graciously bestowest knowledge." 5. When Reuben committed the trespass against his father, sentence of death was pronounced upon him in the heavens, but when he repented, he was permitted to continue to live, and the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who hast delight in repentance." 6. When Judah had committed a trespass against Tamar, and confessing his guilt obtained forgiveness, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who pardonest greatly." 7. When Israel was sore oppressed by Mizraim, and God proclaimed his redemption, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who redeemest Israel." 8. When the angel Raphael came to Abraham to soothe the pain of his circumcision, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who healest the sick." 9. When Israel's sowing in the land of the Philistines bore an abundant harvest, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who blessest the years." 10. When Jacob was reunited with Joseph and Simon in Egypt, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who gatherest the dispersed of thy people Israel." 11. When the Torah was revealed and God communicated the code of laws to Moses, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who lovest righteousness and justice." 12. When the Egyptians were drowned in the Red Sea, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who shatterest the enemy and humiliatest the presumptuous." 13. When Joseph laid his hands on the eyes of his father Jacob, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who are the stay and the support of the pious." 14. When Solomon built the temple, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who buildest Jerusalem." 15. When the children of Israel singing hymns of praise unto God passed through the Red Sea, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who causest the hour of salvation to sprout forth." When God lent a gracious ear to the prayer of the suffering Israelites in Egypt, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who hearest our prayer." When the Shekinah descended between the cherubim and the tabernacle, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who wilt restore thy divine presence to Jerusalem." 18. When Solomon dedicated his temple, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, whose name is worthy of praise." 19. When Israel entered the Holy Land, the angels spoke, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, who establishest peace." 58.